lovelies, you're welcome to my YouTube channel again. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on my video again. And if this is the first time you're coming across my video, you are definitely welcome. Please try to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and do well to like this video if you are gaining value. Let me just try to encourage somebody out there before we dive into the video of today. So if you're out there and you're just starting afresh, you're starting life afresh, I want to tell you that you should be the first person to believe in yourself. Be the first person to believe in your dream. Be the first person to believe in your education. Be the first person to believe in your marriage. Be the first person to believe in what God is doing in your life. Your greatest support might not come from your family member. It might not come from your friends. It might not come from people that you know. But be the first person to stand up for yourself. And when people see that you believe in yourself enough, then they begin to come move close to you and give you the support that you need. I hope this helps somebody out there. So today something actually happened at my place of work, and I think it's something I should share with the world. Yeah, let them know, create the awareness, and let them know the state of their health. And that's what leads to the production of this video I'm recording now. Nothing happened to her, she just fell and died. Nothing happened to him, he just fell and died. These are the saying of people when somebody close to them or one of their relatives dies. The thing is, you don't know what is going on in this person's body. And how will somebody just sleep and not wake up? How will somebody just hit their leg on something and that's the end of their life? I'm not saying that these things cannot happen, that people just sleep and not wake up. But I'm saying there are a lot of things going on in people's body that they themselves did not know. A patient presented at our hospital a few days back, and when she came, she was having severe headache, blood fusion, and she was restless. She could not even stand on weighing scale when we wanted to check her body weight. So it was that serious. So when we checked her blood pressure, it was her systolic, the blood pressure, when the heart is contracting, it was 222, and our diastolic was 120. Imagine this kind of thing. Imagine if somebody has this. This is hypertensive crisis. It's not even hypertension on its own, because anything can just happen to her and that will be the end of their life. She can just fight with somebody and that's the end. They might be like, is this person that killed her? And the funniest part is she did not know that she's having this serious condition. She did not know that she's having hypertension. When the husband came and we told him this and we asked him, when last did you check your blood pressure too? He said he can't even remember. Yeah, these things are not supposed to be. You're supposed to know the state of your health. If you know the state of your health, you will be able to know what is going on in your body. And early diagnosis can actually help prevent a lot of things. At least they can tell you, like, if you are somebody that is obese, they can help you, tell you some things that you can do, like lifestyle changing and exercises and all of that can actually help you. But when you don't know, there is nothing anybody want to do or you yourself want to do. And this actually leads me to the topic of today. I think we should know about hypertension. So what is hypertension? What is this hypertension that we are talking about, and how does it affect our body? So let me talk about blood pressure first before we go into what high blood pressure means. So blood pressure is the force exerted by the heart against the walls that carries it. What I mean by this wall is vessels. The vessels that carry blood in your body from the heart. They are just like pipe that carries water in your house from your drum. The only difference between them is the tap that carries water in your house is not elastic, but the vessels that carry blood in your body, they are elastic. So imagine you on your tap in full. You can see like the water will even be splashing all around, wasting it and all of that. It can even lead to bursting, like the tap will burst and you have to get another one. The same way, this vessel that carries blood from your heart, if the pressure in which the heart is pumping blood into this vessel is high, it can lead to tearing of this vessel. So when there's tearing of the epithelial cells that line the arterial wall that is carrying blood, the inflammation is going to occur. And inflammation process occurring in all these things can even lead to occlusion, and stroke can actually set in. So when the blood is pumping out too much and is exerting a lot of pressure on the vessels that is carrying the blood, the heart itself might not be able to rest. And when the heart is not resting, there is no way it's going to get blood into it that it will pump out. Don't forget I said these blood vessels are elastic. The big flaws, there's something we call elasticity. So if the heart is pumping blood and with a big force, so because those blood vessels are elastic, they tend to enlarge, they tend to stretch to accommodate the force in which the blood is coming. So they will begin to stretch out and come back. So we get to a point whereby this vessel would have lost their elasticity. They will not be able to stretch and come back again. They begin to stiff, and this is what we call arteriosclerosis. They stiff and they're not able to enlarge or stretch if this force is coming. And again, don't forget I said there might be tearing and inflammation responses, and if they swell and there's any occlusion, assuming they are in their normal state, they will be able to stretch to accommodate blood. But now they are not able to stretch again. They are stiff to where they are because they've lost their elasticity. Blood can stop, and when it stops, this will lead to stroke. Any stoppage of blood in your body can lead to stroke, and because they are not able to expand and enlarge, it leads to stroke, and this can actually lead to death. Let's now go to what we call hypertension. Hypertension is a silent killer and a dreadful disease. What do I mean by this is the person that is having this hypertension might not know that they are having hypertension unless they check their blood pressure using sphygmomanometer. That is when they can ascertain that truly they are having the stents. And hypertension is characterized by a blood pressure of systolic reading 140 and diastolic reading greater than 90 millimeter of mercury. So when your blood pressure is reading 140 millimeter of mercury systolic and 90 millimeter mercury diastolic, we tend to say you have hypertension. And what are the things that might cause this? There's something we call essential hypertension and not essential hypertension. Essential hypertension is the cause might be unknown. We call it idiopathic because it is hereditary. And we have non-essential hypertension. This might be caused by a serious condition that is affecting either your kidney or any underlying disease. What are the risk factors? Somebody that is old age can be a risk factor for hypertension. Obesity is a risk factor for hypertension. Sedentary lifestyle, like you're just sitting down, you're not doing anything, you're not exercising your body, can be a risk factor for hypertension. Somebody that consumes salt too much, this can actually lead to hypertension. And what are the symptoms that you might be having? You might be having headache, confusion, you might be having blood pressure. Yeah, all of these are symptoms that you can see you're having hypertension. But what am I driving at today in this video is to get your blood pressure checked. Check your blood pressure, know the state of your health. We have digital sphygmomanometer. You can get it. They tell you what your blood pressure is, and you can walk into any hospital and tell them you want to check your blood pressure, so they will do it for you. They will gladly do it for you. So it is very important that you know what is going on in your body. And yeah, so let me just talk about how can we prevent, or how can we, somebody that have hypertension, what are the things that you need to do. So hypertension can be prevented by lifestyle changes. Be active, do exercises, walk around, go to gym if you need to, exercise your body. You can prevent hypertension by dieting. There are foods that you eat, like food that is low in salt. Of fruit can help you. And we have some people that if they want to eat swallow like this, if you see food that they will pack in their front, oh my god, and they will not even wait for the food to digest before you go to bed. They just go to bed and sleep. It's not supposed to be. Don't eat in very large quantity before going to bed. Yeah, so make your food minimal, can also be of help. And we have a lot of antihypertensive drugs that you can use. Just walk into any hospital if you notice that you have high blood pressure, and they'll be able to recommend some drugs that you can use to manage this condition for you. I hope you've gained value from today's video. Please do it to subscribe to our channel so that we can bring something like this to you again.